Hello, everybody. Welcome back for our final episode and our last day in Brazil. Did some work last night. I sprayed the weeds in that wheat field. And this morning, I want to start off by plowing these two fields. I don't want to leave them in this condition. And then we have a lot more to do today. We have to harvest all of those olives over there. And we need to sell the rest of our produce, including the sugar. I am going to auto sell whatever sugar is left inside, and then we'll pick that up on a trailer and take it into town and sell it. So everything we can sell is going to be sold today. And then tomorrow morning, we meet for the closing. I accepted an offer of full asking price, $3.5 million, and they were able to close on the 1st of October. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do today is plow these two fields. So let's get right to it. And that's two fields plowed. You know, that wasn't necessary. I didn't have to do that according to the terms of the contract. But I remember the first day I walked onto this property and the disappointment I felt after having been told that there was a working farm here and seeing this field as the only field that there was. I want those people who buy the farm to walk onto this property tomorrow, and the only thing they need to worry about is hooking up the seeder and putting whatever they want to put into those fields. So I felt like that was something I wanted to do. The next thing we need to take care of today is our olive grove. Now, I bought the harvester. It's down there by the olive trees, and you might have noticed that there's a front end loader on this tractor now. The olive picker, for lack of a better word, has to have a front end loader. So it attaches to the front end loader. So that's why it's there. Now, from everything I understand, I don't think I've ever even watched a video to see how it works. I think you just drive it up to the tree and it shakes the tree and all the olives fall in the umbrella. It has a capacity, I think, of 1,500 liters. So I'm hoping that's more than one tree. We'll see. All right, so I think I'm gonna wow. Okay. That pops out real fast, doesn't it? All right, let's see if we can get it in there. All right, so we've got 24 liters out of that tree. I don't know. I don't know if that's kind of the norm or what. Yep, looks that way. Looks like we're going to get about 24 liters out of each tree. Boy, it really bends the trunk of those trees, doesn't it? Let's get a little closer. Oh. The umbrella part has no collision. See, it looks like that one didn't get... That one is still dark. Well, that's very odd. I wonder why it's not... Is it ready to harvest? Says it's ready to harvest. That one says withered. Well, it can't be withered because we don't have seasons turned on. Alright, I'm skipping that tree. Yeah, that one's not. That one's not harvesting either. It's shaking the tree. We haven't gotten to the new ones yet either. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, we got olives off of that one. I don't understand why we're not getting olives off of this one. I just don't know. It's an interesting process, and I'm not sure how profitable it's actually going to be. But we'll harvest the ones that will give us olives. And we'll turn them into olive oil and we'll sell it. And whatever it makes us, we will be happy with. And it's not taking terribly long. And this could be the reason why we've never seen very many people use it. There we go. So I guess I could go back to those trees and approach it from different angles and see if that would change anything. But, you know, for 24 liters of olives, I don't know how inclined I am to do that. Okay. And now apparently I am stuck on this tree. There we go. That is so weird. Some of these trees harvest before the vibrator actually gets to the tree. And then some of them don't harvest at all, so I don't know. So this is our longest row. These first 3 rows are about the same length. The last few rows are very small. Shouldn't take much time at all. It's a little fiddly. It's not nearly as fiddly as the base game grape and olive harvesters. Not at all. And trying to get through those narrow rows. All right, I'm going to get the rest of these done, and I will bring you back when we have a grand total of how many olives we got. And that's that. I think there are maybe 3 or 4 trees still in there that just wouldn't shake loose. So I'm not going to spend any more time on it. The yield is very poor. I think we got 1,800 liters. We probably could have done better if we had just done a greenhouse. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that into oil. It's all money we didn't used to have. All right, we're going to turn off canola oil. think we're done with that. We're going to turn off sugar. And we're going to turn on olive oil. It's probably going to make this in the next couple of minutes. So I'm going to go put the trailer on the tractor and we'll get it all delivered. So before we can get our canola oil out of there, we're going to have to get rid of this sugar. It's kind of in our way. So the first thing we're going to do is go in here and we're going to put our sugar. I'm going to set our sugar to sell. And at the top of the hour, I'll set this to sell too. And at the top of the hour, we will sell pig food, sugar, and chaff. And the top of the hour will come soon. We'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit. All right, we made about $720,000 it looks like. Let me take care of time. Yeah, about 700 grand there. So let's load these up. Oh, dang it. I was trying not to get any oil in there. I just wanted to get the sugar. That's okay. We've got one container of oil. It's all going to the same place anyway, so not a big deal. All right, let's go sell this. Actually, I think we have both of our cases of olive oil there. Yeah, we've got 1,000 liters of olive oil. I'm sure it's somewhere around 2 to 1. So we had about 1,800 liters of olives, and now we've got 1,000 liters of olive oil. So I think that's all of it. Yeah, I don't think I would do that again. It was an interesting thing to do because I've never done it before. But I think there are better ways to get olives that are more cost effective and profitable. So we made $20,000 on that bit of sugar and olive oil. So yeah, I mean, unless you just want to shake some trees, I'm not sure I would go with that again. All right, what else do we have? Let's see how many donuts we have. We may want to wait and sell these donuts right before we go to the closing tomorrow morning. Yeah, it looks like we have 8 out here. Let's see how many we have inside. And we have 2 inside. So we have 10,000 liters of donuts. I think maybe we should just go ahead and wait until tomorrow morning to sell these, just to maximize the number of donuts we can sell. And we will just take one last load of donuts to the donut shop, drop off the trailer, and go to the closing. So we're going to head back to the yard, and we're going to see what's left in any of our silos to sell. We need to sell our fertilizer. We need to sell the rest of the total mixed ration. Just anything we have in a silo or in storage, we're going to go ahead and auto sell. All right, let's see what we've got. I know we want to sell. Nothing in there. I don't think we can sell water. Pretty sure we can't. No, we can't. We can sell the rest of that. Eggs, so we can sell those. We can sell this. We can sell that. And we can sell that. I'm not sure why we didn't get more solid fertilizer. It may just not make it very quickly. And maybe I saw the amount of digestate we had wrong, because I could swear I had over 200,000 liters of digestate, but we only made just a little bit of solid fertilizer. Oh, I see. The formula is 1,000 digestate to 80 lime makes 100 fertilizer. So that's not great, but we'll sell it anyway. We'll see how much we get. Where are we on time? We're going to speed up time here. And at the top of the hour, we should have sold pretty much everything we own. There may be some eggs out in front of the egg storage buildings. I know there's a couple of things over by the sawmill. Oh, we didn't sell that. All right, well, we made a couple $100,000 there. Let's look at the sawmill. All right, we're going to sell those. They should sell at the top of the hour. I'm going to wash this tractor real quick and park it. I will miss this tractor a great deal. This tractor has been amazing. It's done every job we ever needed it to do. It served us very, very well. If you need an inexpensive tractor with a lot of horsepower, I highly recommend it. Right. It looks like we made a little more money off of our wood products. So we'll just go ahead and let those auto sell. We'll probably make a little more money overnight. But we do need to load up. I think there's going to be eggs out in front here, and there's going to be some planks out in front of the sawmill. Oh, that was odd. We might want to slow down time a little bit, although it really doesn't matter that much. Because we're about to park this and go to sleep. I'll take this into town tomorrow. We'll sell this. We'll grab the donuts. We'll take those and sell them, and then we'll park this next to the donut shop. I don't know why I got out of that tractor. I wanted to release the trailer and park the tractor over here. That'll work. All right, I'm going to rest, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's October. It's our very last day in Brazil. We're headed back to Texas at the end of the day. So I do need to go up here and grab the Unimog. Take this trailer back down to the yard and grab that other trailer. All right. I've packed up all of my stuff, and that's been put on a truck, and it's going to get trucked back to Texas. I have just what I need with me in the Unimog. So I think we're going to take one more trip around the yard before we head out. Our chickens and our cow barn. They've served us very well. We put in that. We put in our BGA, which kept us going. If it hadn't been for this BGA and our open air gardens, we would never have survived here. Those are the things that got us through the very lean early times. The trailer house is now gone, replaced with an actual farmhouse that's very comfortable and very modern, by the way. I was very happy for the few months that I was there. Look at all the machinery we've amassed. Do you remember when we first walked in that day? We walked through the woods basically to get here to the working farm that I was promised, and there was a tiny shed with that tractor and an old forage wagon and an old sickle mower. And from that, we have created this. Put in a silo and a sawmill. We bought a sugar beet harvester, farm productions to make silage and total mixed ration. This was the only field here originally, was this grass field. And we replanted it so we could get a better yield. This was the second field. We put this in not long after we got here, and we've planted several different crops in that. And then we just kept expanding this way and putting in more fields. The giant spruce trees that were here when we got here were also a huge help to us. There is no way we could have done this without those trees that were out in the middle of these fields. So we did some logging while we were here. We did a number of loads of logs to make all this happen. Then we put in our mill, sugar beet cutter. That's made us quite a bit of money over the time that we've been here. We made a lot of friends here in town. I had a drink yesterday with the guy in this house, and we laughed about me hitting his house, and he told me it was no big deal and it was all good. So I leave here with no enemies and a lot of friends. Last $10,000 for some wood and some eggs. Gonna pick up this load of donuts. Wow. Autoload don't care. Oh, Lord. Is that all of them? Are there going to be more? Yes, yes there are. Are there going to be more again? I don't know. Well, we're back to not wanting to unload again, so that may have been all of the donuts. Let's check. Yep, that was all the donuts. The rest of those will belong to the new owners. But these donuts, these are my donuts. And we're gonna go make a little more money before we leave. In our last bit of profit here in Brazil, except for the sale of the farm, of course. $116,535. All right, I'm gonna head back to town and go to the closing, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm headed out of town. And just like that, I no longer own a farm in Brazil. It's bittersweet. We took a piece of nothing and we turned it into a really, really nice, well-working farm. And I'm very, very proud of the work that we did here. And at the end of the day, we ended up with $6,717,822. And that ain't nothing to sneeze at. So that is safely in my bank account. And now it's time to get back to Texas. So I am going to start this long, long drive down the Pan American Highway and on to the next adventure. If you like this series and this episode, I surely would appreciate a thumbs up or a subscription. If you didn't like it, well, post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.